Good afternoon. My name is Melissa Quintana Cubillos. I'm a study from the psychology program at Universidad de la Amazonia, and today I'm going to present an analysis and a review from the research named Teachers' Job Satisfaction on Elementary Schools, Relation to Learning Environment. This study was carried out at 2018 in Banjarmasin, Indonesia. Well, this analysis will be divided into 5 aspects and taking into account the academic article. The first one is the introduction about the topic. The second one are the methods or the methodology implemented to carry out this research study. And the third one are the results found in the research. The fourth one is the discussion that authors propose, taking into account the information gathered. And the fifth one is the conclusion, also given by the authors. And thanks to the analysis given in all the research. As first part, we have the introduction. So talking about professions, we have to say that teaching is one of the most important, but it is also one of the most stressful ones. So this gives us a new term that we have to say that is job satisfaction. From this, we have to say that Nigama et al. 2018 defines the term as the mix or the combination of emotional and psychological aspects or experience at any work. That is why we have to say that motivation and satisfaction are key factors to carry out and to perform any duty in an accurate way. So job satisfaction have two important aspects that are the staff factors and the task factors. The staff factor give us allow us to understand the emotions and the management that individuals have to carry out the task factor. It means the work itself, in this case, the teaching. So besides, we have the work effectiveness, the work productivity, the organizational behavior, and the leadership style that an individual have to mix or have to combine to achieve job satisfaction according to the task it is developed or performed by the individual. Besides, we have the methods implemented in this research study. We have, in terms of population, there were 247 teachers from elementary school in Banjarmasin, and divided into the location of the school that was urban or suburban areas, and the achievements the schools have, in this case, excellence or low achievement. Besides, in terms of the data collection instruments, were the questionnaires and surveys implemented to collect data related to teachers' job satisfaction, were used the teaching satisfaction scale, and for questionnaires, it was used the school level environment questionnaire for measuring the teacher's learning environment. And it was used a statistical package for social purposes for making a relationship between the teacher's job satisfaction information gathered and the teacher's learning environment information gathered too. So ANOVA, it is the name of the statistical package, allowed to the researchers to make a relationship between those variables important or relevant to this study. In terms of the results, we have to mention that job satisfaction and learning environment are the variables relevant in this research study. So in each one of them, we find that there are differences in teachers' organizational commitment between the excellent school and the low achievement school, either in urban and suburban areas. So no matter where where teachers are located, the job satisfaction just have to be in terms of the learning environment. So we see that learning environments have also two phases or two aspects important that are the decision making that help teachers to teach in a proper way, and the instructional innovation that each one of them apply or implement into their classroom. So those aspects are significant determinants of the teacher's job satisfaction in excellent schools. So in low achievement schools, we're not find or there's no evidence that those determinants are present or in the labor of the teachers. In terms of the discussions that authors propose, we have that the organizational climate is the main, have to be the main purpose of the institutions to to combine, to mix the learning environment and the job satisfaction. Why? Because teachers and students can make relationships among them based on supporting and collaborating their processes to have a better learning environment, and this guide us to a better job satisfaction in the teaching aspect. As a conclusion, we have that we find 4 specific conclusions that teachers' job satisfaction influences teachers' performance and students' achievement. So, as I mentioned before, what the teacher has to do in the classroom influence to the students' performance and the students' learning processes. So, learning environments are related to teachers' job satisfaction. If it is a stressful environment, teachers cannot teach in a proper way and cannot students learn in a proper way. So job satisfaction in excellent schools is better than low achievement schools. So where if a school is categorized as excellent or low, we have to think that it is that are aspects that argue why they have that rate of achievement. So if it is excellence in a school, it is because the learning environment, the personal teachers and students are working cooperatively and are increasing, are improving their job satisfaction. So thanks to this, we have to say that the school climate strongly influence on teachers' job satisfaction. So is what I mentioned before, that learning environments are linked with the job satisfaction. Other article aspects that are mentioned are the ethics approval and the consent to participate, that they say that there is no applicability in this. The human and animal rights, there were no use animals or humans in this study that violate the right. So consent for publication was not applicable to. And there, the author declares that there are no conflict of interest or financial or otherwise. So finally, these are the references. And thank so much for your attention.